We're here at AES 2016 in Los Angeles for Gearslutz.com. I'm Stephen Fortner with Kurt Howell of Focusrite, who's going to talk to us about some new I/O modules in their RedNet system of Dante-based Ethernet audio interfaces.
Excellent, excellent. So what we had just come out in the last 2 weeks was an A8R, which is 8 channels of ADDA and ADDA with additional 2 channels of digital I/O. Then we have the next model, A16R, which is 16 channels of ADDA DDA with 2 channels of digital AES. So this gives you ADDA and DDA conversion in a single rack space with 2 power supplies and 2 Dante sources. So it's all redundant. That's new from the RedNet series. And then if you want to walk this way, we have new interfaces. Follow me over here. So over here, in our Red series, we came out with a few months ago the 4Red Pre, which is 4 channels of ISA preamps with the air feature, 8 channels of analog input, 10 channels of analog output, 32 channels of Dante, 16 channels of SPDIF, 2 Thunderbolt ports, and 2 HDX ports. 58 by 64 channels of I/O in one box. Above it is the brand new Big Brother, which is 8 channels of preamps, 16 by 16 ADDA DDA, 2 Thunderbolt ports, 2 Dante ports, 2 HDX primary ports, just a kitchen sink of plethora of I/Os into analog and digital recording for any DAW, whether you're a Pro Tools user or a Logic or Cubase user. Everything's accessible on the front panel. You can access the preamps. It'll do surround sound mixing. Both of these will. You can, through Dante, add any of the RedNet series or headphone boxes. It's a great standalone DAW station for working at home.
I'm glad you brought that up, because I think a lot of folks see this Ethernet-based audio stuff as something for big broadcast productions or for big facilities like the one we're in, Staples next door.
Right.
Which it certainly is good for.
But on the home recording side, this is a standalone box that I can start with, upgrade my interfaces to a better sounding ADDA and DDA, have massive flexibility on whichever DAW or whoever I'm working with that day. It doesn't matter what they have. And then if you need to add expandability, extra headphone boxes, you have Dante that you can now go record drums in your garage because you can run a Cat 6 cable. But if you don't need to, you just need to work in one room, this is the perfect box to do everything you need to do. As I said, the kitchen sink for a Swiss Army knife for recording in a DAW.
What I think can't be repeated enough is that while a lot of the world is arguing, for example, over Thunderbolt versus USB-C, Ethernet, especially Cat 6, is a whole other order of magnitude of bandwidth.
It's massive because we're talking uncompressed audio, extreme low latency, 512 channels at 48K on a single cable. So you have massive expandability when you're talking about RedNet and Dante. But if you're just a home guy who just wants to do voiceovers or record and mix and master, this is a great interface to start your recording needs.
Pricing?
$24.95 for the Red 4 Pre, $35.95 for the 8 Red Pre, so $1,000 difference. And we even have a trade-in program for the Red 4 Pre where you can trade in your Avid or Apogee interface and get $600 off. So you can get into this for $1,900 at a stocking dealer.
Fantastic.
Excellent.
Kurt, thanks very much for spending some time with us.
Thank you very much.
Focusrite AES.
Love Gearslutz.
Thank you.
Go there all the time.
We love you too.